seeing as it is the 2-year anniversary of one of the greatest superhero movies to ever exist and my personal favourite movie of all time, Spider-Man No Way Home, instead of reviewing or recapping or even breaking down the film, instead I'll do something different. I want you to join me on a journey down memory lane where we recap the events and leaks that led to the immense amount of hype that we felt during No Way Home, just so we can relive it 2 years after. Leaks are nothing new to the MCU, we get them all the time, like every movie now more or less gets the entire plot leaked like a week before the film comes out. Even Mark Ruffalo spoiled the end of Infinity War 2 years before the film even came out, and an entire year before the film was even filmed.
Wait till you see this next one. Everybody dies.
But it's nothing new. A year after the Mark Ruffalo's leak, Spider-Man Homecoming came out and Tom Holland is doing a press tour, and he's now infamous for leaking a lot of things. Even though he hasn't done many leaks for the past 2 movies, he was infamous for leaking many details about Homecoming, and one big detail is that in this interview he announces that there will be a trilogy of movies.
2 and 3?
Yeah, there'll be Spider-Man 2 and 3. It won't be Homecoming 2 and 3. Yeah.
Almost a scoop, because we knew about the second one, but not the third one.
Yeah, well now you know. Now you know. Sorry, Marvel. Whoops. That's out.
Therefore, that is technically our first confirmation of No Way Home, even though it doesn't really confirm anything. Then we take a big time jump all the way to 2019 when Spider-Man Far From Home comes out, and the post-credit scene leaves us all in awe of what's to come next. In the following year, the entire world was shut down due to COVID-19.
You must stay at home.
And it seemed as though superhero news was going to be bleak, but luckily, towards the end of the year, we got a ray of sunshine with the announcement that Doctor Strange is to appear in Spider-Man No Way Home, playing a similar role to how Tony Stark and Nick Fury appeared in the previous films. Now, Doctor Strange was a weird choice as a mentor figure type person because he's mainly linked with the multiverse. So this led to many speculations that this might be a multiverse movie. He's much more a mystic magic hero, so it doesn't make sense until we get the announcement that Alfred Molina's Doc Ock is going to return in Spider-Man 3, as it was known back then. Then over the following weeks, we get all these announcements, and Jamie Foxx's Electro is also confirmed, which then he straight away, without hesitation, posts onto Instagram with this poster showing 3 Spideys, and this is where everyone went crazy. Now, not much happens because the film had just started production at this point, and in February 2021, everyone opened up their social medias only to see that Tom Holland, Zendaya, and Jacob Batalon all posted the title along with pictures of Spider-Man No Way Home, except it wasn't the title for Spider-Man No Way Home. They were 3 fake titles, and we had to wait an entire day to find out the answer as to why they released those 3 fake titles, and it was just to announce the real title, which was No Way Home. And this was made in a fun, jokey video talking about Tom Holland leaking everything because he had leaked the previous movie's title. Not much really happens between now and August because Marvel was much more focused on other things. However, on August 22nd, the No Way Home trailer gets leaked, and pretty much everyone under the sun saw it. I mean, if you didn't see it, I don't know how you didn't. Everyone was reposting it. And the following day, which just so happens to coincide with the date that they had hearted on WandaVision, the teaser trailer for Spider-Man No Way Home came out, and history was made. It became the most viewed trailer in 24 hours or something. It was insane. Around the same time, Andrew Garfield was promoting the first of the 3 movies he has coming out in 2021, and he gets asked a question about No Way Home, and he talks about being the werewolf, saying that he's not in the movie, even though it turns out that he was.
I am the werewolf.
Now, following the trailer, like a couple of weeks after in September, we get a leaked picture of Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield standing in the scaffolding of the Statue of Liberty, and pretty much the next day we got a leaked 8K video of Andrew Garfield, which was insane because it was 8K. Like, how do you even leak something in 8K? And Andrew Garfield is then out promoting the second movie of the year, Tick Tick Boom, and he's questioned about it on the Jimmy Fallon show, and he says it's a Photoshop.
I heard about it. And I did see it. And it's a Photoshop.
And this leak did cause much speculation amongst fans because there were many people claiming that it was fake and Sony wouldn't leak an 8K video, and also some TikToker came out saying that he did Photoshop it and make it using AI. But then we do see this scene in the movie, so it was real. Then we start getting all sorts of leaks from this point until the film's release. We get set photos, we get costume photos, and in November 2021, all our prayers were answered once again. We get a full trailer for Spider-Man No Way Home, and this time it wasn't wasn't leaked. However, Sony did do a mistake in this trailer again, surprisingly. At least in the Brazilian version of this trailer, we see that the lizard gets smacked in the face by air. Now, obviously, after seeing the movie, we know that this is Andrew Garfield kicking him in the face. But it was interesting to see how they came up with lies to cover up the fact that they just messed up.
I don't know what that is actually. It's a bird.
Yeah, that's the bit. It's like a, no, it's like a...
You see all that debris?
To me, I think it's just, it's realizing, wow, I need to use some deodorant.
And we just kept getting more and more leaks until finally, December 2021, the entire world came together to watch one of the greatest superhero movies of all time. And this really goes to show, no matter what your opinions are, no matter what language you speak, cinema is the one thing that can bring people together. And we see the crowd erupt as Andrew Garfield runs through that portal and takes his mask off.